welcome to the LBD Daily. Today we've got one of my best friends, Tash de Savary from Jane and Tash coming on. I am just gonna get Tash on with us now. Hold on 2 seconds. A bit of music while we wait for Tash to arrive. There she is. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good, and you?
Wait, I'm just trying to... Oh, no, that's my... I've never done one of these before. Bear with. How do I, Okay. Can I... All right, got it.
You look beautiful. Look at
So
you.
do you.
Golden lock.
You must be boiling in that.
Well, I felt like I had to show off a bit of Jane and Tash today.
Oh, God.
What do you think?
I know, I love it. I love it.
Well,
I need a higher stand.
What would you say? What's this one called again?
This is the caramel cashmere coat. Let me just get a stand for my phone.
Okay. And I must say, it is the most amazing jacket, especially at this time of the year where it's still a bit breezy, but the sun's out. And it goes well with so many outfits, denim, dresses, everything. I love it.
Oh my God, I'm
wearing it inside as well.
I'm having a nightmare here because I can't get my phone to sit on anything.
Well, just hold it.
Okay, I'm gonna hold it. Oh, sorry.
Don't worry. So this is also, Tash, is one of your first Instagram lives, right?
It is, yeah.
Well, welcome to the Instagram Live world.
I know, I've been watching it for a while. I'm so excited to be here. I feel like
I am so excited to have you. So Tash, for all the LBD community, can you please introduce yourself?
So I'm Tash from Jane and Tash. I live in London. I have a dog called Wilma. I'm a pretty normal person. What else do I have to say?
Pretty normal person, but has an awesome Parker brand. What year was it? Was it 2018 where you were the bestseller in Harrods on the 5th floor?
Yeah, 2018. It was amazing. We did like pink and purple exclusives for Harrods, and everyone just loved it.
Yeah, so Tash is an epitome of a boss gal. Yeah, she doesn't really want to ever really publicize it, but she's done amazing things. So Tash, tell me a little bit. Are you? I'm sorry.
Finally got it. It's balancing on like a sellotape.
Okay, well, let's hope it's
We've got it.
There's Lily. Also, just for Tash's community, I am Marina. I am co-founder of Little Black Door, the social wardrobe, where you can digitize your wardrobe, where your wardrobe becomes an asset where you can share with friends, create looks with friends, as well as swipe your items to a marketplace very easily. So that is us. And so if any of you guys want to be part of our beta, which is going on at the moment, please just DM me and I will get you on. So
no, I can't wait. When do I get to get onboarded?
Well, you'll get onboarded later this week, and so I can't wait to check out your wardrobe and see all the items I want to borrow. So Tash is actually one of my biggest inspirations for LBD because whenever I stay the night at hers, I'm like, oh, I want to borrow that, I want to borrow that, I want to borrow that, and this LBD just makes it so much easier to facilitate the borrowing, and also she can very much kindly ask for stuff back without having to call me 1,000 times or freaking out when I give it back to her. But yeah, I've stolen a lot of Tash's stuff in the past. So Tash, tell me about Jane and Tash and how did it start?
So Jane and Tash started, I just moved down to London and we were, I was in a marketing intern job. I really wasn't enjoying it. And I started with a lady called Jane and we were a generation apart. So we wanted to create basically clothing for women of all ages that could really classic pieces with contemporary twists. And we wanted to also make the bespoke element really important. So when I was in France over summer, when I was sort of 23 or something, there was amazing Italian Parkas and they were beading people's names on them, and I just thought, God, no one does that over here, and if they do, it's £3,500 or it's totally not affordable for people. So I wanted to create something that was affordable luxury, and it was really good quality, and you're going to have it season after season.
And so when you wanted to start this, how was the best way to kind of elevate the brand? Do you do any pop-ups or?
Yeah, well, we did our launch with Who Loves You. Marina kindly hosted our launch, which was so exciting.
Just for the people that don't know, Who Loves You was one of my former businesses where I used to have a cafe on the King's Road. And Tash and I met at we met at Jason's birthday, but Tash used to be a major supporter of mine at Who Loves You Cafe, and it was amazing to have her first ever pop-up where, I mean, how many people rocked up for that? Around
oh my God, it was
people.
crazy. We literally sold out on the launch. It was amazing.
Absolutely amazing. And I still have that parka since then. And that's so let's go into in terms of sustainability, because I feel like your parkas are for life. I mean, I literally like wear mine all the time, don't feel like I need to buy another and another, which is hugely amazing. So can you just tell me, in terms of, as being a brand, like what is your sustainability policy?
Well, there's so much talk about sustainability at the moment, and I feel like it comes in so many forms. We've always wanted to be sustainable. We've always had a made-to-order business model, which has really helped us with, you know, our cash flow, and also like registering which styles are most interesting and where the, you know, what people are going to choose. But also, it's so important because you're not wasting the materials. Another thing is, you know, one of my friends actually has an antique brand, antique jewelry. She like basically sells it, and we had like, there was a sustainable room at a pop-up we were doing, and I was like, oh, we should be in there, and she's like, no, why? And I was like, we are sustainable. It comes in so many forms, and I think that's just something that, just because you're not making sort of handbags out of Coke bottles doesn't mean you're not sustainable. So we've always tried to do that made-to-order business model, and also just the reality that our products are the high quality. You want to wear them year after year. That is another reason where we're definitely sustainable.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lifetime purchase, which is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, you could even be giving it down to your grandchildren, which is exciting.
Yeah.
And then, so tell me, because how big is your social following now, Tash?
It's about 27,500.
And okay, so you've got amazing social following. You've been in Harrods. Where else have you been? I'm missing other concessions.
We were in about we went in 11 department stores in South Korea. They love all of the colors and everything like that. So it's been really popular in South Korea. A few stores in China, and then we are in boutiques sort of in Gstaad, Stockholm. I'm trying to think where else. Just around the place. But to be honest, we're kind of trying to focus more online at the moment. I think, you know, retail's really struggling, and it's all about being online and gaining that like customer base, direct to customer. Basically, it's so important that we give our customers the best experience, and it's from us.
And so and then in terms of like doing that, what is your best strategy, and like what would you advise people in a similar position?
Well, I mean, being in Harrods was amazing for us because it was like global exposure straight away, and people got to see the products, touch the products, which is obviously the thing that people miss online, and you're making a big purchase. So it was really important at the start to kind of somehow get, you know, like a stamp of approval that, you know, these are good quality, they've been somewhere, very reputable. And also, I would definitely say working with the right influencers, and they're not necessarily the influencers with sort of millions of followers. I think I'm a huge believer in micro influencers. I think, you know, they are the ones that are really engaged with their following, and then also just finding those key influencers that have the same sort of, you know, they align with your brand, and getting really good relationships with them. I think that's so important.
That's amazing advice. And just to go, would you also say that doing like pop-ups, or like, I know that you do every year.
Get out and about as much as you can. And also, it's so amazing because when you have an online business, you spend a lot of the time sort of behind the screen, emails, and, you know, you're fulfilling them and all that stuff, but actually getting to see your customers, you know, face to face, getting them to see how they react to the product, what they like about the product, what they don't like about the product, what it could improve. It's so important. And actually, it's my favorite thing, going to pop-ups and actually meeting people that are buying the products.
And what the event that you do towards the end of the year?
Oh, Spirit of Christmas.
Yes. Tell us a little about that.
Honestly, I feel like I need to go on holiday for about 2 months after Christmas. It is such hard work, but it's so good. It's basically small businesses. They all go to Olympia for a week. It's 7 days. It's pretty hardcore, and it's all Christmassy. And women come with suitcases, empty suitcases, and they're doing all their Christmas shopping in October, November. Some people come Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's just crazy, but it's for any small businesses. I definitely recommend doing it.
Does anyone try and haggle while they're there? Like they come on the Wednesday and then on the Friday they're like,
yeah, you get a lot of hagglers. Actually, not that many, but a fair few. And, but yeah, no, it's good. It's entertaining. You always have a few stories at the end of the week.
And then for any girls starting their own business, what would be like your key takeaways to give them?
I would just say go for it. I mean, don't be afraid to sort of, try out things. I mean, I've certainly made some samples which have been a bit ropey in the past, but just try things out. And I think it's really important, and you will get this when you start the business, is in this like sphere of small businesses, and it's so friendly and people actually really want to help you. And you've been amazing, Marina. We've always like bounced off each other, because I just know that there's no sort of, everyone's in the same sort of, they want the same thing. They just want to do well. And if they make a few mistakes, you're going to make mistakes, but yeah, I would just say go for it.
I mean, the mistakes you learn, like, they are the most valuable lessons going forward.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. And
yeah, we've had our fair share that we've sat down and we've giggled and we've chatted about it. And equally, like, having such supportive friends when you start a business is so imperative, because mistakes that I had, and then when Tash was about to move, I was able to come and help her, and likewise. Yeah. So to have that support system is so important when you're starting a business. And if you don't have friends who've started businesses, there's so many groups on Facebook or Instagram groups that you can join, and you can then meet other people in a similar situation. So I really recommend that. If any of you guys want to know, again, DM me and I'll let you know which groups to follow.
And also I would say, don't be, I mean, when I started in this business, I did not know about anything. The thought of the word VAT was like a foreign language to me. I was like panicking, but you do just learn as you go. And it's really interesting when you speak to someone who's not started a business, and you're talking to them about things, and you realize how much you picked up. So you just pick it up as you go. So definitely go for it.
Yeah, and it's so exciting because every day is a new adventure, really.
Yeah.
And have you got any new Tash, Jane and Tash releases coming up?
Well, we actually do have something really exciting in the pipeline. Hopefully I can sort of speak about it next week or the week after, but it's something we've never done before, and it's totally different sort of angle on where we've been going. But I think, this whole COVID-19 situation, it's kind of push people to do things that they wouldn't normally do. Obviously it's tricky for everyone. Everyone's in their own circumstance, but I'm actually really excited about this, and it's really like kept me positive, and can't wait to show you.
Well, I can't wait to see it, and we'll let everyone know next week what it is. And speaking about COVID, how are you dealing with your business during this isolation period? What are you changing, or are you prepping more orders yourself?
Yeah, so I'm busy doing all the fulfillment myself, which is it's quite full on. I'm missing my brand manager Lucy, who's amazing. Obviously we can't work together at the moment, which is tough, but I think you just adapt. And someone said to me, where there's turmoil, there's always opportunity. So I think maybe it's just meeting someone on social media in a similar business, and you can connect with them and say how you're doing and everything like that. You just don't know what's going to happen, but hopefully this is just over soon, because everyone.
And are you using like any platforms to keep fit at the moment? Any recommendations?
Oh yeah, we've got my favorite gym called Collective. They've just launched amazing at-home streaming thing. So we've actually got, I mean, our living room looks totally different. It's got a bike in it and a rowing machine, and we've been doing Core Collective in the living room, but it's really, really good. And yeah, it's keeping my mental calm.
Yeah, I need to start doing the cool collector class because I've heard they're so fantastic. So I definitely need. Do I need a bike or can I
No,
do
no,
that?
no, you don't need a bike. We just kind of went all out. But to be honest,
Okay.
Jane hasn't been on the road for 5 seconds, and we've had it for 2 weeks. So,
It's a new decorative piece to the house.
I know, and it's very, very big as well to be in our living room.
Well, luckily you can't have any guests over, so it's just you, Jamie, and Wilma.
Yeah.
So then, talking about your wardrobe, Tash, I know you've got the most fantastic wardrobe because, like I said, I've borrowed a lot of stuff in your wardrobe. What would be your one wardrobe tip?
Oh, am I only allowed one?
Okay, you can give me as many as you want. I'll give you
Okay,
that.
no, because I'll be here all day. But actually, I've got a really boring one, which is actually just it's a game changer. It's thin velvet hangers.
Oh, really?
You
Why?
get so much more on your rail with thin velvet. Amazon, you can buy a pack of 50 for like £13. It's
Oh, really?
really, really good. What else would I say? Just staples, like have really good staples. Don't be afraid to buy like an expensive pair of boots if you know that they're going to last like a few seasons. And yeah, that's what I would say. And I also follow some like really good influencers that inspire me because they just basically their whole look is staples and they can just mix it up with any sort of outfit. So that's what I would recommend.
Great. What would you because you recently got married and had the most amazing wedding and you look so fabulous. Where are you storing your wedding dress?
My wedding dress is actually back at the wedding boutique where it was because when I sat down in my sort of getaway car, the strap popped. So that was really so it's actually luckily one of my bridesmaids sewed it back together before I had to like sort of proceed with the rest of the day, but it's getting fixed and cleaned there and I haven't picked it up yet.
And what are you gonna do with it when it is fixed? So you're gonna put it like in a mannequin in the wardrobe?
Yeah, I was thinking of getting like a sort of a glass cabinet as you walk into our house with an on mannequin.
So you'll have the rowing machine and the wedding dress.
Yeah, well hopefully the rowing machine will be gone by then.
I love that. I love that. Well, Tash, thank you so much.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Sorry?
Thanks for having me.
Oh, great. Well, and also I can't wait for you to have LBD Vita. You'll be getting it on Friday. So maybe we'll do another session where we're talking about it.
That is actually my top wardrobe tip. Get LBD.
Yes. And so if any of Jane and Tash's community want to be on our Vita, please let us know. Send a message to either Tash or myself and we'll get you on.
Okay, thanks.
Bye, Tash. Thank you.
Bye. Thanks for having me.
Bye.
Bye.